Suspense continues over the Congress's Amethi fight. Rahul Gandhi on contesting Amethi says the party will decide, not me. Rahul non-committal as Robert Vadra eager on contesting from Amethi. Mayhem in Dubai. The desert country has been paralyzed by heavy rain and storm that has caused widespread flooding. Hundreds of flights have been cancelled. Hello and welcome. You're watching Newsbreak. I'm Vedanta Agarwal. Our lead story, 100% FDI in the space sector has been approved. The timing of the notification, of course, is critical. It comes just ahead of the scheduled visit of Tesla CEO Elon Musk. He will be visiting India. Of course, Musk's visit is anticipated to include meetings with Indian space companies, with approvals reportedly nearing completion for a satellite internet venture, Starlink. Our senior colleague Sunil Prabhu is now joining us live. So these rules, as per the cabinet's approval, now have been notified. This is merely procedural.
Not entirely procedural. This comes, of course, in the light of the fact that Elon Musk is coming to India. His venture has already been given FIPB clearance. It's awaiting security clearance from the Home Ministry, which is expected to happen in the next few days ahead of his visit, and definitely will be timed before he meets Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So definitely he will make that announcement for his SATCOM venture, which had really at once is to open up the space, allow satellite telephony and connectivity, and ensure that millions of people have a market to these products. So it's definitely something which is on the cards, and these rules which have been notified allowing the 100% FDI is clearly geared towards allowing Tesla and Elon Musk's company the right way to get into this technology. As you're well aware, there are other competitors in India, but this will bring in a little bit of competition from Airtel to Jio. Now Elon Musk also getting into this new space and allowing 100% FDI in the satellite and in the space sector.
Important messaging there as well. So, Nisa, stay on with us for the other big political story. Well, the Election Commission has advised West Bengal governor against visiting Cooch Behar on the polling day, which is the 19th of April, as it violates a model code of conduct as per the Election Commission. So, Nisa, the Election Commission this time being extra cautious, of course, and West Bengal anyway is a sensitive state.
In fact, it's actually paramount for a level playing field that the Election Commission had to intervene. This after the state government had complained about the governor and his role and the manner in which he is conducting his affairs. Now that his office had issued a program for the 18th and 19th in the state, in a phase in Cooch Behar where voting would take place, clearly was violative of the model code of conduct, violative of allowing a level playing field, ensuring not a free and fair election, because district officials and state police authorities would have got busy with the VVIP visit. And whatever the program may be, the fact is that people in Raj Bhavans or Raj Nivas, and in fact even Rashtrapati Bhavans, the late Abdul Kalam stayed away, and people should learn from him from interfering in the electoral process. Ahead of the 2004 polls, for 2 to 3 months before that, he refused to participate in any program outside Delhi and confined himself to Rashtrapati Bhavan. It's in the same context now that these leaders and people who hold high constitutional office and stay in Raj Bhavans should remain confined there during that electoral process. And as you're well aware, West Bengal has is going to have a 7-phase poll, the first of its kind. And it's in that context that the Election Commission has directed and advised his office to remain and ask him to remain in Rashtrapati Bhavan, in Raj Bhavan, and not interfere and allow the level playing field to be, affected at this present juncture, because it's critical that everybody, every political party, every voter is allowed a free and fair election.
And as you also talked about, APJ Abdul Kalam, and these are constitutional positions and there's some sanctity to it. But perhaps, in the current political context, particularly in states like West Bengal, also in Tamil Nadu, the institution of the governor has also become extremely political, and that has to be kept in mind, particularly in poll season.
That's a sad reflection of our time. These are, high constitutional officers, as you rightly point out. They have been told by no less than the Supreme Court, advised a number of times, but yet, if you want to interfere in the entire process at this present juncture, no less than the Election Commission, which under Article 324 can act and has done so to ensure level playing field. So clearly, the Election Commission, which has also come under attack from the opposition parties, trying to ensure as far as possible that they are playing fair and square. They are the umpire to ensure a free and fair election, whoever it may be it a governor or any high constitutional authority. They can't break the model code of conduct. They can't go when elections are taking place and voting is being conducted, have a tour program at that stage. What is the Superintendent of Police going to do at that stage? Ensure a free and fair election or look after a VVIP visit? What is the need for a governor to go to, a state, to an area which is going to the polls? What is the urgency that is required, especially when the model code of conduct is there?
Right.
And these are, really clear points which everybody needs to understand at this present juncture, and no less than a person like Mr. Ananda Bose, who is an ex-bureaucrat himself. He should have known better rather than being directed and advised not to do so.
Absolutely, Sunita. Thanks very much for joining us with that. A sad reality of our times, as you point out, but the Election Commission cracking the whip. But moving now to more news from West Bengal. The Trinamool Congress has released its manifesto today, 2 days before the first phase of the election. It had 10 promises, including increased income for labourers and implementation of the Swaminathan Commission recommendations. Saurabh Gupta is now joining us live now. So, Saurabh, very importantly, the Trinamool Congress says that, there will be no Citizenship Amendment Act, no CA, no NRC, no UCC. So clearly positioning itself against the BJP.
That's right. The Trinamool Congress, while releasing this manifesto, says it's not to be read as a manifesto for the state, but as a document which the Trinamool Congress will try and implement with the India Alliance partners, if at all the India Alliance has the numbers and can cobble up the numbers to form a government at the end of the elections. It's very clear, Derek O'Brien made that point very clear. But the Trinamool in this document has focused on several key points, which include its guarantees of social welfare, the old age pension, or other, stuff like, for example, where it says, housing, the Manrega scheme, 100 days jobs, all of that is something that it has focused on. But like you also mentioned, yes, CA, NRC has been a hot political topic in West Bengal, and that's also something that's been part of the discussion and something that the Trinamool has taken a very clear position on, and that position being reiterated today in that document, or rather that event or that address to the media, in which Derek O'Brien, Amit Mitra, and also Chandrima Bhattacharya, the state's finance minister, presented what the Trinamool is going to the people with in an official format, of course. Most of these issues in this document is something that's already being practiced in some form or the other. The schemes that have been mentioned are already there in some form or the other, not just in West Bengal, but in other places as well. So this is, of course, in a way to put it, is making it official of what the Trinamool Congress is fighting these elections on. What are the issues that it's going to, focus on as these elections approach? But it's also come just when, for the first phase at least, the, silence period kicks in ahead of the voting on first phase on the 19th of this month.
Right, Saurabh, thanks very much for joining us with that. There's the Trinamool Congress releasing its manifesto, battle lines drawn in West Bengal. Of course, critical constituencies go to polls in the first few phases. But moving now to our special focus, well, it's an anxious wait for families of 17 Indians held hostage on a cargo ship in Iran with Israel links. While presently they are safe and in touch with families, they want the Indian government to ensure their safe return before the situation escalates. Among them, 3 are from Tamil Nadu. NDTV Sam Daniel spoke to the brother of one of the marine engineers. Take a look.
How worried is the family?
Yeah, we have aged parents, they are both 60 plus. They are pretty much very much in distress, because this is my elder younger brother, and he's very pet to them, and they are in very distress. And today was my mother's birthday. She couldn't even celebrate it.
What does he say? How is he?
For the past 2 days, he's been talking to us like half an hour. So because they are giving the mobile phone to contact communicate to the family for half an hour. So he's like, he assured that he is very much safe over there, and the Irans did no harm to them. They are absolutely okay. But the thing is, they don't have the communication throughout. They can communicate only for 30 minutes a day. That too, after Indian embassy spoke with the Iran people, they are now allowing us to have the communication of 30 people. So they are not worried about things. And the control of the ship is also with the master, as far as the information we got from medias and all. But apart from that, they are having the storage of food and all on a regular basis to their ship itself, as they usually have. And they are getting enough supplies of food and sleep and all. They are doing the regular activities what a ship should do in anchoring mode. So they are doing it.
Or families of these members in touch in India? 3 of them are from Tamil Nadu.
Yeah.
And
I tried to contact the other 2 families as well, because I wanted to have an integration between us and to have a complaint lodged or to do something together. But I was not able to contact, like get the details of the family, because they are from different part of the region.
your brother is an engineer.
Yeah, he's an engineer, marine engineer. He's in the position of engineer over there. Yeah.
And any request, any message you have for the Indian government? Already the Indian embassy has visited the members there.
Yes, of course. And so far, I would like to appreciate and thank the Iran embassy, Indian embassy in Iran, as well as our external minister Jaishankar as well. They took an immediate action of communicating with the Iran for the safety and welfare of the 17 people. Their effort only the 17 crew members were able to talk with the family. That's itself a biggest success. The Indian government should act very immediately, because we don't know what the situation may prevail after few days, because we are hearing news and we are seeing news.
That's the worry.
Yeah, that's the biggest worry our parents have, because my father is also a mariner. We should take immediate action on bringing them back as soon as possible. So that is one of the requests from 17 families I give to them, because one of them among them is a girl over there who's a trainee.
Thank you very much. Hope the government would intervene soon and help you rejoin with your brother and other members with their families.